Okay, so this is our hot wire machine right now. You can see it's as it's moving, it's hard to tell, but it's actually slicing. This piano wire is hot and it's melting through the styrofoam, and it's slicing out pieces that are part of this Adventure Point project. Let me walk over here and show you an example. This stage, don't look at the black, those counters are not part of this, for a different project. But this big stage area is the beginnings of Campeche Code. So these styrofoam sheets you see laying down here, we're going to carve that into the beach sand, and the stage is stepped up as it moves back. And so this straight edge corner that you see along here out to that corner, that's the back corner of Campeche Code. So that is currently being worked on and fitted together. That's just one of the main things going on here. Let me walk back over to a different portion. We have Smugglers Wharf is also going on right here. You can see Smugglers Wharf. These are the docked areas going through here, right? The boat docks. And you got Nolan right here is cutting some materials for that. Okay, so this is one of the buildings for Smugglers Wharf. And so this space in between this building and this building is going to be that background, will be where the ship is and everything. So here's one of the drawings that we're working from. So you're looking at this building is right here, right there. See that curved window? There's the curved window in the drawing. And then you can see these docks that come through here, these docks. That's right here, those wooden docks. And then that building is being roughed out right there for these two buildings. A lot of work happening right here on Smugglers Wharf. And then let's walk back over here. I'll take you into the welding shop. Looks like you're having a little bit of a powwow in the welding shop over the one of the main pirate guys.
Oh yeah, 2 years ago.
So there's the torso right there. They're working on the body part. So that's going on. And that's the face cast for
he looked like
one of the guys in the shooting gallery. So, and then as we walk over here, you'll remember in the concept rendering for inside of the ship's cargo hold was a piano. We're going to turn this 1800s organ into a pirate piano. That's going to be pretty cool. And all of these materials that are up on this shelf are various things that we've acquired to go for the project as we move forward, such as this cool chest is going to be there, an antique piece that we got. Here's some more targets that are going to be coming up. I think we had some dancing boots in one of them, so we kind of have these piratey looking boots. And so these are just some more things that have been acquired as we work on it. There's a lot of irons in the fire. This is the project board for the whole Adventure Point project. So we have the drawings for Campeche Code, the cave to Smugglers Wharf, passage to the motion crane, ship's cargo hold. So all of these things, we're bringing these into focus as we work on it. So, and then let me walk over here. Here's the first batch of guns. These are the barrels for the guns. So we got the raw guns here. We disassembled them, set the barrels aside. All right. So they've been broken down. The wood stocks are being worked on. I'll find those in a second. This looks like a cluster of wires, but it's a lot more than that. It's a cluster of wires attached to little circuit boards. So we've ordered and built these circuit boards and soldered these wires. Each one of these wire harnesses is a kit for the wireless guns. So we've gotten this stuff designed and put together, and there's quite literally probably 100 of these things in there. So these are all the wire electronics for the wireless guns that have been done. And the first batch of guns, we're waiting for more guns to come in. Those are the boxes, the empty boxes for the guns. Here is one of the guns on the workbench. We've got this is the trigger assembly. that's been machined. We've got all of those built, ready to go. And you can see this is, where the wire harness connects. This is the infrared light that shoots targets. This is the infrared light that signals that the trigger was pulled, and the whole system will go together. So we're taking these guns that we're receiving, breaking them down, installing a USB charging port, carving this area out for the trigger assembly, soldering these wire harnesses together, and this one is staged for final assembly. This is a wire harness production stand. We've got everything marked out on the board, how long to cut each one of the wires, and that kind of stuff. So then let's move over here. We're jumping all around, that's just because of the shop. These are some massive cylinders. You can see these are the biggest air cylinders we've ever used. These 4 cylinders are we're working on the motion crate. This is what's going to make that motion crate rock up and down, and they're going to be pushed up and down with these cylinders. And here's this massive high volume pneumatic valve, and this is some of the initial plumbing to distribute the air to these valves and cylinders, some of the air lines. So a lot of AutoCAD work is being done, and engineering has been done on the motion crate itself. So now we're starting to bring in parts, and the welding shop is going to be moving into the motion crate here very soon. So these parts are some of the things that is just part of all of that. Let's move over here. This is another area where we have this control box. This is a bank of valves right here, bank of air valves. So this box will be, and it also has the controllers. Okay, so each one of these controllers is for the shooting gallery, say like Campeche Code. All of the targets that they hit wire to these ports, and then when the target is moving, these valves are turned off and on with instructions from these controllers. These valves will be moving off and on. So this control box is like a brain, central brain for one of the many shooting galleries that we have, throughout the attraction. And you can see these metal boxes right here. There's 2 of those with the controllers. There's 2 more assemblies right there for the next one that's going to be going on. So that's progressing there as well. Here's more banks, manifolds with more valves that'll assemble into the next box, probably with those controllers. So again, that's just more of the work going on. And I think what's next is I'll take you down to the yard and show you some of the facades we have for the queue line area. Okay.